Hey guys, this is Late Night Escape, back at it again. Hope you guys had a good New Year's and surely a better year. It's me, Dominic, and what we have here, we have Nikki Quintans. Say hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hey, let's go. Okay, and then here we have the one and only Alan.
Hello, sup.
And lastly, we have a special guest with us. We have Marielle.
Hey.
Ariel.
Woo!
Oh.
Special guest, a girl
Special
perspective.
guest.
Let's get it.
What? What?
Cool. So like for this session, we wanted to be more because last year has been kind of tough, and I think one of the most special thing that about last year is that it friendship was very important, and so I so for this podcast we were thinking about just focusing at all about friendship because friendship is important,
Yeah.
very important.
Indeed
It's what
it
keeps
is.
people together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's lit,
Agree,
man. It's
agree.
lit.
No cap.
No.
okay. So first thing I want to ask you guys is, what was the first friend that you've ever made? Like,
Oh.
Ooh,
no,
Does anyone
okay,
remember the
but
first friend they
first
made?
friend that you've ever made, but not like
like,
people.
is it like one like when you like you're still oh, yep.
No, like what what I'm saying is like first friend that you made that isn't from us. Like so, like if one of your first friends like us or something, that shouldn't count. It should be someone that you've genuinely made a friend, like your first friend, like
Mm, I
or I don't
can.
know. It's up to you guys how you want to perceive it. But like first friend you've ever made, and yeah.
I'll talk about. Okay, I can talk about the first friend I made in New Zealand when I first
Oh yeah, you can go there. Yeah.
arrived in New
Wait,
Zealand.
what? We live in New Zealand?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
What?
What?
leak. Nah, it's okay.
Oh! Did I just give
Oh,
away our
it's
location?
No, no.
Our
Location.
fans
um.
will talk.
We live in Otea. Address is
Oh,
IP.
wait.
No.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, first friend I made. Oh, I remember the first friend I made. This was on my very first day of school here in New Zealand. Okay, as a kid, right? I was super freaking like awkward.
Hmm.
I mean, if you think I'm awkward now, dude, I was even worse.
I could tell.
Like, I don't know. I was decent at English, but like, uh, it was just like understanding the culture, the
Oh my god,
customs, and like the accent
the
and everything.
culture.
I found it very difficult, but yeah, so I found it hard to like adapt to school. But there was this one person that I still remember to this day. Are we naming names or no?
You can.
Up to you, man. Up
It's
to
up to you.
you.
Like as long as you
We
know
can,
his
we
last
can,
name.
we can. Is it a guy? Is it a guy?
Yeah, it's a guy. It's a guy.
Okay, we'll just name him Eric.
No. They did not say that name
That's a
in
forbidden
in
name.
this podcast.
Oh, this is a forbidden name. Okay.
Eric
Forbidden.
who? Nah,
Eric.
I'll
It
just say it.
doesn't
His name was
exist.
oh, let's just say his name was Jerry.
Jerry, Jerry. Let's get Jerry.
Ooh,
First
Okay.
friend.
Jerry.
So I met Jerry on the first day of school,
Mm.
and I felt very out of place, right? But even apart from me being like very distant from everyone else, he still reached out to me. He was he saw me being very quiet, and he reached out to me. He was asking me all these questions. He was being very nice and understanding, which is like crazy for like what a 9/8-year-old to be like that.
Damn.
But yeah, he just made such a big impact on me. Like I actually thought like, oh wow, maybe school could be really fun after all.
Do you
After meeting
remember
this guy. He's like,
how he reached out to you? Did he just like ask you to play, or did he ask you?
I remember I was like sort of it was like recess, interval or lunchtime, and I was sort of like I was by myself, I was sitting at my
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah.
But then he invited me to play at the playground with him and his friends, and I was like, oh, I was like feeling very nervous, but then he told me, oh no, like everyone wants you to play with us. So I was
Oh,
like, oh
interesting.
yeah. So I did play with him. It was just like, oh man, it was so fun. We ended up like playing tag like every day, for, like for like lunchtime, you know.
Good,
And
good on
I
Jerry,
actually felt
man.
like I had a friend. It was so nice.
Good on
Jerry.
But then
Jerry.
like
Good on
We
Jerry.
need more Jerrys in this
Yeah,
world, bro. We
dude.
need more
Yeah.
Jerrys in this world.
but that was only for like the first few weeks.
Oh,
And then sort of after that, he kind of just stopped. He kind of just stopped like talking to me and everything. But I'm not too sure why. But
Spread a rumor
I feel like
about you.
it's because no, I feel like it's partially because he did it out of like, because I think he got like a reward for like helping me.
Actually,
Wow.
Yeah, he got like, a
Nah.
reward for helping me adjust. And I think after that he sort of stopped. But I don't really care about that. I still appreciate, you know, that he still helped me make more friends with other
Maybe
people.
it's because you didn't put the effort to make the
Yeah, I mean,
friendship
yeah, I guess so.
maintain.
But dude, I was so
But you're
young.
like what, 8?
Yeah, but yeah, so I don't talk to him anymore at all. But I still, like, even though his intentions were questionable, I still appreciate the fact
That's
that he
really
did that.
cool.
You know,
That's really cool.
so yeah. That's the story.
Yeah.
The first friend I ever made. Here
That's
in
pretty
New Zealand.
good. Jerry's, we
Yeah.
need more Jerry's out there, dude. Straight
more
up.
Jerry's, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
even if your intentions are, you know, a bit
Iffy.
yeah, even if you're fake, I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
even though you're fake.
Is
Yeah.
it even a real?
Maybe
Nah.
maybe
I don't
that's
know.
different when you get older. I think
Yeah,
it gets different.
it probably gets different when you're older, but
Like, okay, so like, I don't it's so hard to remember who was my first friend. Like, in the Philippines, I remember having a childhood friend there, but it's too hard to
Ooh.
recall. And it was like, it's a guy. But when I came back to the Philippines, they're like, "Do you remember Ding Ding and Ring Ring?" And I'm like,
Oh.
"What? Who,
So,
who's Ding
cool.
Ding?
Is this like a nickname or?
This is their
You
nickname.
know?
This is their Filipino
Okay,
nickname."
okay.
And I'm like, "Who's Ding Ding and Ring Ring?" I was
Oh.
like, and then I remember I came to their house, and then they're just they're playing they're playing like a game on their PC, and I'm like, "Oh, hi," and then like I could tell they're trying to speak English, and then I was trying to understand their Tagalog. It was so awkward, dude.
Oh no.
But apparently that was my first friend, but I think my first friend, like as in like first friend that I made when I was younger, in pretty much in New Zealand, was probably TJ. Do you guys know
Ooh,
TJ Hernandez?
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
Surely. So that guy, he was the first person that I noticed that like wanted to hang out with me, because we wanted to do because we wanted to do sleepovers and stuff, because sleepovers was such a big thing when I first came there, like everyone from our communities, like Mark, you know, and everyone else, they're like trying to do sleepover and this stuff, and then we tried making a sleepover, like having a sleepover ourselves, and then halfway through it, um he got homesick. It was so weird.
What?
Yeah, he got homesick,
Really?
and I'm like, oh, what the heck? But
That's
Wait, how long
sad.
was the sleepover for?
it was for overnight. He just came
Oh,
in
just
like
overnight.
it's literally overnight.
Oh no.
Like, oh, he got homesick. I'm like,
No.
what the heck?
By the way, if DJ you're watching, hi.
But TJ,
Hi, TJ.
but TJ was like
We love
literally
you,
the
dude.
first friend. Like we like did we like we just clicked so much. Like, I don't know. Like, we didn't hang out, but when we saw each other, we wanted to hang out. But the only thing that was I was ge- but the only thing is I was getting gatekeeped by his grandma because his grandma didn't like me at all.
Dang.
Cause cause his grandma babysat me. Yeah, babysitted me, and she was, oh my god, she
Be a
didn't
bad
like
boy.
me at all. So it was so hard to keep just to hang out with TJ. But that was my first friend. Like TJ was actually my first
Dang.
friend. It was really cool. Try to have sleepovers, talking about
Mm.
stuff. It was cool. But yeah.
I think for me, I don't remember who I made friends with.
Oh really?
Yeah, but like the ones that like lasted. I'm just gonna tell like the ones that like lasted hard, like long, are like my high school friends. I'm pretty sure my high school friends are like very close to me, and like they like there's this person called Joey who we always hang out, and like we're just like after school we always hang out and stuff like that. We always go to like computer cafes and play games. And then like we would like he would stay over to my house and I would stay over to their house.
That's so
We
cool.
also drink, water. Like every now and then we drink water because like
You're like
we
12, 13, drinking water.
no,
Damn.
no, no, it's like no, we were like
Stop.
14. We're like
Like,
yeah, we're like
Ooh,
getting
yeah.
hydrated. Like we
That's
like
good.
we like get like a
getting hot.
like a pitcher of like water, and then like we buy another bottle of water just to like mix it up. But yeah,
That's a great friend.
yeah, there were a lot of things we did. Like we watched like movies, and then there's like one time when we stayed up at a computer cafe until probably 1 a.m. or something like that, 2 a.m. And then we were just walking home at night, and like there's like nothing outside, and we're just talking about our thoughts and
That's
stuff
how you
like that.
make real friends, bro.
Yeah,
I-
like he would tell me about his problems, and I would tell him about my
Honestly,
problems
that's
as well.
when you make a real friend, dude.
Yeah, but like I kind of stopped talking to him, but like I should probably reach out. Yeah.
Joey, if you're out there, Alan is calling for you.
Nah, he has a girl now. I can see he has a girl. I don't. Yeah, the.
What? That means you
No more
can't talk
time
to
for
me anymore.
friends.
What do you mean? Like, is they saying that you don't like you don't
I don't like my friends having relationships.
So I'm out of the question then, right?
Sh- uh, wait,
Nah, joking,
wait, what?
joking,
Wait,
joking.
what?
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 Dog?
Who? Give us a
Say
name.
something you're not
Yo,
telling-
next
Nah.
session, next session.
Next session. Okay,
Mario,
that's probably me.
Okay. Mario, yep. Well, who was your first friend? Like, if you remember, who was your first friend you
Oof.
ever made? I know it's way back,
I mean,
but
like, first friend like ever. I don't know, probably like someone who was my neighbor in the Philippines. Like,
Oh.
cause you know how like
yeah,
back
I
then you just
understand.
like play outside and then you end up
Yeah,
meeting all
true.
the other kids anyway, cause you're all playing outside. So I think that was my first friend. I don't remember who she was. I think I follow her on like Instagram, but we haven't
Oh.
talked since
Oh,
like
that's so cool.
I left.
Damn.
But yeah, like first friend in New Zealand. Are we like name dropping people?
You can if
You
you want.
can,
If
but
you
don't have
want.
to if you don't want to.
Oh, I'll do it anyway. I think my first friend here was Sam.
Oh,
So, like,
Sam.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, cause yeah, like family friends obviously.
Yeah, straight up.
And
True.
so we'd like see each other like both at school and like at Filipino parties and stuff. So
Mm.
St.
and,
Francis
like as
parties.
yeah,
Let's go.
and as like one of the only few girls who are like in the Tala Filipino like
Mm.
community, I guess. Like
True.
yeah. And we were like the same age, so like naturally you just kind of become friends and stuff.
Oh.
And like I don't really remember what we did together. I think we just like went to each other's houses, like played with like toys and stuff.
I
Um,
see.
I don't really remember, but like, yeah, we grew
Oh.
apart like after primary.
I thought it was
Mm.
So, I don't really-
Bianca's.
yeah.
Like I was actually surprised. I got caught off guard.
She's not my first friend. She is,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah,
I feel like
okay.
I was close to Sam first, and then I became close
Oh,
to
That's
Bianca.
fair enough. Though. Usually, you don't remember like the
first.
nitty gritty details. It's usually just like the emotions that you feel at that
That's
time.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
True,
that
you're
really
right.
leave an
It's
impact.
just like,
Yeah,
damn, that's so interesting, man.
that's cool.
Like,
Oh
wait,
wait, I feel like we should have talked about what our definition of a friend is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
You
feel
know,
like that
like
changes over
our-
time. That changes
yeah.
over time, cause
Yeah, but
Some
like right now,
people, I
okay,
don't know. Some
right now,
people,
right now,
what do you guys think your definition of friendship is?
mm,
Like, currently, like,
mm,
probably someone who I can talk to
but
about
isn't that
my emotions.
okay?
Like,
Now that's.
something you can
I
share,
feel like I can
like
do that with
intimate
strangers
something.
though. I feel like I can do that too.
I mean, not
Sometimes.
as like not as like rules. It's like,
Mm,
I feel like for me, friendship is almost sort of like a feeling,
mm,
in the sense that if I feel like I'm comfortable enough with them to just be myself and to just really talk about the weirdest things or just the most random or even like really deep stuff, I feel like I would count them as a friend.
oh
Because
wow.
I feel like it's difficult to
define a
put
friend.
to put like a strict definition on it.
I feel
That's
like
why I feel like it's a feeling. Like if I feel like they're my friend, it's so hard to describe. But
I feel like my definition of friendship for me personally is that it's a person that you can truly be yourself with, as in like they won't judge you, they know they can reach they you can reach out to
Can
them,
reach out to them.
and then it's like it's a person that you can just be you, is how I always thought about friendship is.
Mm,
But I feel like when it gets slightly deeper is when you talk about your problems with your friend, and that's when it's like
mm,
real
when they're like
friend.
really
That's
close
that's
friends. Yeah,
real friend stuff. That's some
yeah.
real friend. That's some good friend stuff. But like when it becomes like a slight friend is when you can just be you. You're comfortable saying stuff that are like considered weird or odd, and it's it's just like just being you. That's how I always considered friendship. My perspective, that is.
Mm.
But
How about
yeah.
you, Mariel? What's your friendship?
Hmm?
What's your definition of friendship?
That's hard. I think because like, I feel like I see friendship really broadly, and like to
Mm.
me, like, friends are like people that I gravitate towards because they like make me happy or like give me comfort and
Mm.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's really broad for me, and that's just like, I don't know, cause I am really like really socially awkward. So like anyone who
Understandable.
like can like just, I don't know, make me laugh or like can talk to me like easily, I feel like that's kind of like a friendship kind of vibe for me.
Mm.
Interesting.
I don't know, it's really hard.
Like
Yeah.
having that sense of comfort when you're around them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Or like what's this? Someone you can be weird with. Be weird and not be judged.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. You're right.
It's like you can't be really weird or like you can't show your true self to other people just because there's this thing where they would judge you on they might think you're a weirdo.
Yeah, cause I was really like I remember I didn't even know how I made friends in the first place, cause I
Mm.
remember
Same.
cause Dude, okay, so there's this girl called Ruby Sterling, right?
Yeah.
She was like she was like we were seated she was seated like three desks like in front of me. This is when I was like little kid, so I was like year six, and then I remember like I was such a weird kid. I was literally from the bottom to the top. I was looking at a chair, like the leg of the chair, because it was metal and it was hot day, and I was like, I want ice cream or I want something cold. You know what's cold? Because I touched this bottom of the seat, like on the sides of the seat, and like, oh, this is really
Oh
cold.
no.
So I was like,
Oh
I,
no.
I I licked it from the bottom to the top. I
Oh
went to the
no.
ground. I don't know why. I no, I didn't even I didn't put on my
You looked
knees.
for a
I
chair?
literally I literally just like kind of like imagine you're sitting down, right? Imagine you're sitting down and you just turn your body like you like turn your body to the right side and then just try to go down into the legs of the chair and lick from the bottom to the top. And then as I was doing, cause I looked forward a bit and I saw this Ruby,
Yeah.
and then she was like, she was, her face was literally the face of disgust. I'm like,
Ah.
Wait, is
and,
it
I,
her chair that you
Oh
licked?
no.
and I was and I was like, yeah, I don't know how I made friends.
This is not what it looks like.
I was this ice cream, I swear.
It was a moment of weakness to Dominic.
No, it was so weird, but like, I think the friends I made are quite similar to me. They're super weird, so I'm like,
Mm.
I'm glad because the the four amigos I truly had when I was younger was someone called Mark, two people that are like I feel like was cool because they were not Asian, they're European. Is like Christian Keenan and Andrew Lester. That was those and
Oh my gosh, I
TJ.
remember them.
Those are my four squad. That was my homies. That was like my first group friends, you know. Like those are people I could like be myself with, you know. It was my homie, you know. But yeah. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Okay. What's the question for us?
Do you guys want to talk about Okay, do you guys want to be sad? You guys want to be sad?
Ooh.
Sure.
Oh, this
Let's.
question.
Should we be sad?
You guys wanna be
Okay.
sad?
I guess we said.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
be sad
What's
then.
your worst experience with a friend? What's your worst like straight up like something that truly's made you like in the
Like the one
brink
itself.
of like crying or like frustration, angry, or like even like at the point of losing a friend or losing that person.
Oh, man.
You have anyone? Relationships don't count, you know. They're not unless
Yep,
it
yep.
ties in with it. You know, it's not.
Mm,
But yeah.
yeah, I mean, like if you had like a relationship and you gotta cut off their your friends with them.
Oh yeah, that's.
But no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Yeah. We're not counting.
It's not the
That's for
worst
a later
experience.
episode.
It's not the
later
worst
podcast.
experience.
Is that the worst?
Alright, who has any experiences? Negative.
okay.
I have one, and it's about you, Nikki.
About me. Oh my god.
Oh.
Please not
Oh.
that.
Oh, what's
Dude,
this?
don't tell me that's the worst experience.
No,
That
it's
wasn't
not.
that
It's
bad.
not. It's not. It's
Oh
probably
my
my
God.
like sixth or fifth.
Okay, then you don't have to talk about that, please. No.
Okay, so I have this one friend. His name is Nikki.
Oh my. Oh no. Oh my.
Are you sure? You
Okay,
don't want me to
fine,
talk
fine,
about it? You don't want me
No,
to
no,
talk
no, no.
you,
We're-
but,
This is
you're,
where we can be open about anything. So go ahead. Go ahead.
so I have this
Oh
friend.
no.
Surprised if I leave the call.
Oh no.
So I have this friend called Nikki. There's this
Hello.
girl, right? Hi, Nikki.
Yep. It's always a girl.
So we were at this event, right? We were at this event, and this event was centered about like a youth being together for Christ. And then during that time, I met a girl, or like I had someone, I was interested in, and I've been seeing, like, um, like frequently, like over the years. And then at that moment, we knew that we wanted to get closer together. And then Nikki was there, and
Oh.
he was a curious boy. He was like, he didn't want to. I felt like he didn't really want to go to the event. But I told him about my little endeavors, and it got him really excited.
Nikki
He
didn't even go for a
Yeah.
crisis.
Nikki Nikki loved it was like watching a movie. Like, oh my god, romance out, please. Like, they're like, if you're shipping someone, it's like you want it to be
Oh, you stop
hard
putting words in
shipping.
my mouth.
And like, oh, is this you? Nikki, is this you? Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, you're here, Nikki.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So this guy, his name is
Being
Nikki, right?
exposed
So
right
I was talking to this girl, and then there's one moment. One moment is that we were listening to one of the talks,
Wait,
and then
Mario, do you know this story?
do you know this story? Have I told this story to you?
No, I've never heard of this.
Oh,
Okay.
first time
Like,
hearing
legit, I
it.
haven't heard this.
So
First time
I was
hearing it.
talking into this I was so we were listening to a talk, and then on my right side is Nikki and the girl that I liked. And then Nikki was getting really excited that that the girl that I liked was right next to him. And so he kept.
No, she was right next to you. You were in the middle. She was on your left, and I was on your right.
Oh, that's right. You're
Yeah.
oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me. So Nikki was on my left side,
Oh no.
and he was like, he came to me like he was nudging me like he was nudging me like, and he's like, oh, oi oi, he's like teasing like like he was trying to be like super like hype man, like, oh, she's there, yeah, like, and I'm like, and I'm in my mind thinking like, I have eyes, like I have eyes, I have eyes, I can
Oh,
tell
no.
she's there, and I wanted to be very chill and not, we're listening to talk, and then like I didn't want to like talk to her at the moment, I wanted it to be like, more natural. Like, yes, we're near each other, but that doesn't mean we should be talking like each
Nikki.
other. But Nikki was very forward about it and kept, she's there, like, okay, like, and but Nikki was like, he was like a little kid
Mm.
wanting like, oh, like, how do you like his Christmas present to like just arrive. Like, he just like wants that specific thing, and he wants it now. He's like, he's like, I don't know. In my head, I thought that he wanted us to like, oh, this is their moment. They're gonna do something. They're gonna hide, or they're gonna kiss or something. That's what I thought he was picturing in his head or something.
Dude,
And then one,
sometimes girls like seeing that embarrassing side of the guy that they like. So if anything, maybe I did you a favor.
no,
I mean,
no, it
not
made
at
it
the moment.
awkward. It,
Not at the moment.
You okay? Okay. Picture this. The thing that made me very angry, cause okay, the thing is that it was the first moment that I was angry at a friend, cause Nikki infuriated me at that moment, cause I wanted it to stop. Cause the thing is, the girl could notice. The girl could notice that the guy on my left side was nudging me, like saying to talk to her,
Oh no, dude.
which was awkward. Like, imagine, like you're right next to the girl that you like, and the girl likes you back, and then the guy and your friend on your left is like literally like screaming, "Go!" It feels like it's like, go do something, like, go, like it's kind of weird, it's like you're trying to
Yeah,
force
Nikki.
something.
Dang,
But
Nikki.
I think
Weird.
this Nikki guy was just too young to understand love.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I was very naive. I was trying to live vicariously through
but
them.
yeah, it was the thing is, this person, I
Oh,
never really get angry. I don't get angry with this guy at all. I've always been chill with this guy, but that was literally the
it
first
was
time I was
so
so
s-
angry at
dang.
Nikki. I like when we came outside of those halls, I was like, I didn't want to talk to this guy. Like, I didn't want to talk to him, and I looked at him, and I just like I was like disappointed at him. I'm like,
But Dom,
I was
Dom,
angry. That's
have you
it.
forgiven me after all these years? Surely, right?
One day,
Surely.
one day, one day,
One
one
day.
day,
Let
one day,
bygones
One
be
one
day.
day, one day, one day. But yeah,
Oh,
that was one of my worst experience.
it's just
But
a nice, fun memory to look back on. Isn't it? Don't you think
oh,
so?
oh, I don't know.
Don't you think so?
Do you think so?
You made things so awkward, man. Oh my god.
I did. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
What if I did that to your girl
I didn't know
currently,
any better.
huh?
Uh,
It's like, she like, oh, we could have literally went to her house today, bro.
Oi, oi, shut up.
I'm
Oi.
joking, I'm joking.
What?
Oh,
so
this
Maria,
is
we
going
went
off
we went
tangent now.
biking. We went biking
Oh
today,
yeah,
so
we
we're
went
Right,
biking
right.
earlier.
we went to
Around where?
Porua. Porua.
All right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We can stop there. All right, who's next?
I forgive you now, Nikki.
Okay.
I who wants to go worst experience? Worst like friendship broken. You can take your time. If you guys don't have anything, I'll ease in a more heavier story.
I can go next.
You want to
So,
go next? Okay.
worst experience with a friend. So this guy's name is Dominic Vitor. No, I'm just kidding. No. So,
Go ahead, man.
Just
Go
bring
ahead.
bring it back, bring it back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, so the worst experience I've ever had with a friend was back in year 12 with one of my closest friends. Um, the
what?
circumstances were really weird of how it happened, but essentially, we sort of just started giving, like, we just gave each other the silent treatment for like
Ooh, that's
half
not
a year.
half
and, like,
a year.
It was so weird because we were getting along so well before that happened, and out of the blue, we stopped talking to each other, and I feel like it reached to a point where we both noticed that we were ignoring each other, but I feel like we were too prideful to sort of give in
Oh,
and
men in
to
the
kind of just
pride.
sort it out. Yeah, and I don't know, to this day, like, we resolved everything now, but to this day we still haven't talked about that. Like,
Wait,
it was so crazy to me because
what
we
was the
were just
cause?
so close.
What was the cause of the you guys giving the silent treatment?
I don't even remember, man. Like, I feel like it was something so minor that, like, the fact that I don't even
Pity.
remember it, it's just
Oh, you just
really,
like left
really
it.
crazy to me because we were so close, but out of nowhere we just stopped talking to each other, and I remember being so sad for like that entire period because we were both in the same friend
That's
group.
so awkward, dude.
And you know when two people have like this sort of falling out and you're both in the same friend group, one person, like, a lot of the times one person sort of remains, stays
In
in
the
that friend
friend
group,
group.
and the other person sort of like kind of moves away from that. And that was me.
Oh.
That was me. I was the one who sort of moved away from it because I just didn't. It just didn't sit right with me, like, just being there
Mm.
with my friends, but I wouldn't talk to the friend who I was closest to, and it was just like breaking my heart at that time. Like, I was having so many sad hours, and I'm just like,
Is this recent?
no.
This
is
was a
4 or 5
Yeah,
years
yeah.
ago. Yeah,
Damn.
and the worst part was I don't
Half a
even
year.
know why we did that to each other.
Did
Yeah.
you ever
But
feel
then,
like you wanted to like confront the situation?
oh yeah, 100%. But I'm not a confrontational person at all. But back then I was super bad at confrontation. Like, I feel I've improved on it now, but
Oh,
back then I was just, I just really
Confrontation.
didn't want to.
Oof.
I just wanted to avoid touching on like any
Any
difficult
touchy subjects.
Yeah,
Yeah, understandable actually. It's so hard
yeah.
to.
It's just crazy. But then we managed to fix things again. Like
You guys
Yeah.
talk
I don't know. The way we
now?
fixed things was literally as sudden as the way we stopped talking. Like, out of nowhere, I was the one who initiated it. I was just like, "Oh hey, we haven't. It's been a while since we talked to each other."
Oh,
And
what?
we kind of just like sort of joked about how, "Oh yeah, we did this. I read about this psychology paper about like uh, whoever can go the longest without talking to your friend. Like I don't know, it's like
What?
What?
the winner or something. I don't know. It's something. It's something.
Oh, I
so
thought
dumb.
you lost.
He was just yeah.
So
I think
you-
I lost. But he was just making up an excuse that I could tell. It's
I
just
see.
dumb. It's so dumb, but
That's
don't know.
cute though. That's cute.
it's still
That's
it's
cute.
still yeah. It's still hurt.
It's
but
cute.
It's fine
so
now.
cute.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Nice. Anyone else? Anyone else wanna go?
Okay, probably. I don't know if this is bad, but like. No, I don't really fight with my friends.
You never nah, like I know some people who's
I mean, it's not a bad fight where we would lose a friendship.
it was more like an argument.
It's more of like them being bullies.
Oh, so your values didn't align or something.
Nah, they're just bullying.
Or bullying
Oh.
you.
Yeah, it's more
What?
of
That's
like
not a friend. Wait, what?
nah, it's more of like them thinking it's more of a banter kind of thing, like just joshing around. But
Oh.
like at that time, like it,
Like taking
the
things a little too far.
yeah, they were indeed taking it a little too far
Oh,
to
man.
to a point where like I don't want to be friends with them, but like
Oh my god.
at the same time I'm like, they're still friends of mine, so I was like, gotta suck it up. Didn't really bring it up because like it was not the culture at the time to bring up stuff like that.
Yeah, man. This is like a massive problem about like men and like how feelings aren't like you're supposed like it's a typical like you gotta
Yeah.
bottle things up, suck it up. It's and that pride ego. It's such
It's like that outdated thinking that
If
You're
you're
not
a
a
man, if you're
you're
a
not a
man,
man if you open up about your feelings.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's straight up and
Mm.
it's so saddening that that stuff still happens even till now.
hmm,
I don't know. This is why like it's always good to have like a female friend, female
That's
perspective.
another topic actually for another
Honestly.
podcast.
It's so good. It's so
Hmm.
good.
so I think that's me probably.
Or do you have
Yeah.
anything? Have you ever fallen out of something like crazy about
Oh, yeah.
friends? She's AFK right now.
Is Mario here?
Oh wait, sorry. Like, I feel like my thing's like cutting out sometimes.
It's
Oh,
okay.
I don't know if like
Oh,
That's
I
we
can
can
alright.
hear you
like,
now.
half of.
Yeah, I
That's
can
alright.
hear
Okay,
you
sweet.
right now.
Worst experience with a friend. I think I'm like similar with Alan. Like, I can't I legit can't think of a time when I've fought with a friend. Like,
Good friend, good friend.
I mean, like, I don't really have like a lot of close friends, like enough for me to like really like I don't know, like feel angry at them or like feel
Mm.
like intense like hurt or sadness or anything.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, I can't think of a time when I've like
You had a
fought with
falling
someone or,
out
like,
kind of thing.
yeah, because I think like the way
Oh,
She cut out.
you cut out.
question
Cut
and the
out.
thing.
You cut
Wait,
out.
sorry.
What did you say beforehand? You cut out just a bit.
Yeah. Oh, she's cutting out. Oh no.
Oh no. She's
Am I
cutting.
like cutting out? Because like my audio for you guys is cutting out.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you're the
Can
same.
you guys like hear me though?
I
Yeah, we can hear you, but
definitely
yeah.
audio is 100%. Audio is
Alright.
100%.
I can't hear Dom. Like I haven't heard him. Like,
Wait, what? You can't hear me?
Oh, you didn't
You don't
hear the
hear him the whole
story.
time.
I haven't been hearing him since Alan started talking.
What? Wait,
Um,
can you hear me
but
right now?
Alan-
Can you hear me right now?
Can you hear him now?
He's talking right now.
Can you hear me right now?
No, I can't.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so perhaps you could have muted me.
Is it like my Wi-Fi? My Wi-Fi's fine. Like,
Did you muted him?
So right click
Maybe.
on my
think so.
profile,
Right click on his profile.
and then is there say
click.
mute? There's a
His
mute.
Is it
volume's
mute?
all the way up.
Is there
Uh,
mute?
Is
Mute's
it
not
mute?
ticked.
Not
Nah,
ticked.
it's
It's
not
not ticked. It's not ticked.
Mm.
Hold up, I'll go back to the session real quick.
He's gonna join again.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Can
Hello?
you hear him? Can you
Can you
hear
hear
me?
me?
I think so. Yeah, but you're really
Hello?
like faint.
You're faint.
Okay, yeah. No,
Really?
you're good now.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. So what were we saying?
Cool.
Continue your story, Mario.
Yeah.
Can you
Hello?
hear him?
Like, I can't think of a moment when, like, I've fought with my friends.
Friends.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so were your friends quite like tight knit, or like what? Well, as in like like it was more like a small cut type of group, like a small group. Are your friends
Yes. I mean, how do you define like a small group?
like
Like
it doesn't like it you don't hop into other groups. Like it's like it doesn't expand like
it's like you have a clique. Your own clique.
Yeah.
No,
Of friends.
A friend group. Like, I'm thinking of like a specific friend group I had in high school, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we were like pretty.
you guys were
Like
tight.
an open group or like a
We never
close
like
group.
really argued with each other, like, or feel bad.
Huh.
Like, not to me at least. Like, I think other people had beef with each other, but not to me.
Ooh.
Like, at least not that I can remember.
Mario, you're
dude.
such a good person.
Yeah.
No, it's just because I don't really like to like open up, and I feel like I wasn't.
At
Like,
the
we were close friends, but
Mhm.
I wasn't super comfortable with like opening up and fully like.
yeah,
um,
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I know
feel
I
like
know that
All
feeling.
four of us have that in common, where we sort of try avoid conflict as much as possible with our friends.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it's just a feeling of like you don't want to be an inconvenience of like
Mm.
to the person, and I've always felt that when I
You don't
was
want to risk losing that friendship. you know?
yeah. So I don't like taking that extra step unless, but now I would like I've grown as a person, and now I
Mm.
would. But during I think high school and like yeah, it's like I wouldn't take that one step of just being more raw. Is like more like
Mm.
I don't know, but yeah.
The thing is, like, the way I see conflict now, yes, there's definitely a lot to lose, but there's also a lot to gain from it.
You're right. You're right.
If you like
Yeah.
confront it properly and take all the proper steps, having that proper discussion, and it's just a very important part of that healing process and rebuilding that relationship you have with
Get what
your
you
friend.
mean, man.
Yeah.
True. But man, like
I think. Oh,
go.
oh, sorry. I think for me specifically, like, I think it ties into my personality of like wanting to please everyone, and so like whenever I talk to people or like interact with people, I kind of like put a filter on myself so that I don't do anything that offends anyone.
Oh,
and so
I
that
know
means
that
like
all too
sacrificing
well.
being myself, like so that I could
Yeah.
like not start beef with people or like not
Yeah,
people
yeah.
like people like
So are you
Don't
really
suck.
friends
Is that-
then?
That hits home, dude.
So are you
Good.
really friends?
friends but not in the like deep sense. Like I can't like name a lot of people who I'd say
That
like,
is
really really close to.
that is
Mm.
so sad.
No,
It is
that's
sad.
that's totally fair though. That's like
Yeah.
I understand that
Mhm.
because that's how I am as well.
You
That's
please
how I am as
everyone,
well.
but you can't please yourself.
Sakit naman yun! Ay!
Ah,
But like at the same time, I'm kind of okay with it because I'm really, really like
Yeah,
shy and
it's
like
yeah.
cannot talk to people. So yeah,
Mm.
but like I've only like a few people who have like I've been comfortable like open up with, and like once I am comfortable with people, then I'll start like I'll find like I don't know like roasting them or like I'll be fine like saying things that they might not like
Oh yeah.
That's
that
That's
kind of
true.
I
stuff.
think it just
That's
takes
true.
time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
enough interaction. Yeah,
but
definitely takes a lot of time.
time you can go like days and days with time, but it's a decision whether or not you would want to go the extra step is, you know,
That's also
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
it's not. It's like there's a personal
Yeah.
will to doing it. Like you know,
But sometimes time helps making that
100%,
decision much easier.
100%,
You know.
100%,
Yeah.
and it's different to every other people.
Yeah.
But man, okay, so
It's been like an hour and we've only talked about like,
Yeah.
no, I
Um,
not you're like
I feel like
you're
we've like gone over some of like the things here.
Nah,
Yeah.
it-
At least two questions. At least two questions.
I reckon we can skip the "Have you ever lost a friend?"
Yeah, because we talked
I
about
don't
the
think we've
first.
ever
yeah.
lost. Like, I was
Yeah.
close. It wasn't really close to, but I fought with a friend. I definitely fought with a friend, like
Hmm.
to a very
Hello.
high point. Like, it was more we we he would just he felt disappointed. It was a big misunderstanding. That was just it was like a big misunderstanding, but we were angry. And
Mm.
it was the first one of the first time I started reaching to other friends for advices. It was yeah, it was a tough experience.
Dang.
But did you two manage to overcome that?
100%, 100%. But in the first
That's good.
few weeks,
Nice.
whenever I saw
good.
him, I didn't want to see him.
Mm,
I was like, this is weird. It was weird.
that's fair.
It was weird. But it was
Sometimes it's like that period of uh, being
I'll-
distant from each other that you really realize
Uh,
how important they are to you.
yeah. The thing is that like the misunderstanding was caused by a mutual friend of both of us, which is like infuriating, but you know,
Oh, oh.
but you know, it happens, you know, it happens.
Hmm.
But you know, trust is such a weird thing. Anyways, okay, there's always this thing that I've always thought about, and it's like literally because when you grow up, right? When you're growing up, it's so different when you make friends when you're younger than you're older. Like it feels much harder to make new friends when you're older than you're younger. Like
Mm.
well for me personally because
Wait,
I'm
what was
more
that? Sorry, can you
self-aware.
repeat it?
Like I feel like that it's harder to make friends when you get older because like
Oh yeah,
you're more
yeah, yeah.
self-aware. But when you're younger, you're just like, hey, what up?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Like
I agree.
you're like, and it plus
You're
it's
chill
school.
with
You're like you know
everything.
you're like literally
Yeah,
around them. Like 100%, you have to be friends with that person, or like associates at
yeah.
least. But
You see
like
them every day.
you see them every day. It's
Yeah.
like you get to the point like as you said, time like eventually like would allow.
Yeah. But I feel like those kind of friendships are kind of like the shallow kind of
Yeah,
friendship.
true.
You're just friends just because it's convenient to both of you.
Ooh.
And the more meaningful friendships are the ones that you made when you know you're a bit older, wiser about things.
You're right. I think that's one of the most important thing about. I think that's a clear difference of like making friends when you're older is that you're
Mhm.
making friends for life
Yeah.
rather
I mean,
than
not to be like things where like it's not that like your friends right now that you made when you're younger isn't deep enough to be friends for life, but like it's much more easier to connect to people who have the similar experience to you. And when you're a kid, you don't really get much experience about anything.
and rather you want to experience it with like the people around you, like with others,
Yeah.
and that's when you make friends, is experience things with others, you know.
Hmm. But yeah, that's just my take on it. But you're right. It's definitely easier to make friends when you're younger.
Yeah.
Less things to worry about.
Why can't we just be young?
Yeah, don't grow old, guys.
Dude, it's funny how when we're young, we always wish that we could be an adult already. And then now that we're
Yeah.
nearing that adulthood stage, you know,
True.
What do you mean?
we
We're
want the
already
opposite.
adult.
We want to be
We're
young.
already adult.
We're,
What do
don't
you
say
mean?
it
We're
out
already
loud.
adults.
Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out
Don't say it out loud. If you say it out loud, it'll be true.
loud.
Oh, is that how you like counter it? Just to say it out loud.
Knock
Yeah.
on wood, bro. Knock on wood.
You don't address the problem.
No.
You avoid it. You know,
Oh my
conflict
god.
avoided.
How is this state of your heart? What the frick?
Oh, you speak my language, Nikki.
Hey, let's go.
Oh my god. Damn. Okay, okay. What do you guys think is the secret of a long life of friendship?
Gotta be
A long
open
life.
with them.
Like a
Oh,
long, you know,
Like a long
Oh,
friendship, like
Long
a
period.
long-lasting
Maintain.
friendship.
long-lasting friendship. There you go. Long-lasting friendship.
Ooh. I feel like there are a lot of factors that contribute to that, eh?
Mhm.
Should we all start naming some and then expand
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it?
we could
Go straight
Yeah.
up.
name one.
Alright, Mario, let's go.
Like- Oh yeah, Mario.
Oh.
Go. Ooh, she's speechless.
Speechless.
Just no.
Wait, did she
'Cause
cut
I
off?
don't really Oh, am I cutting off?
No,
you're
you're
not,
fine, you're fine.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
okay.
You're just like thinking.
Alright.
Did you just
You're just
pause?
thinking hard.
Oh, okay, okay.
You're just thinking hard.
I don't know, because it's hard, like, the secret to a lifelong friendship.
Like-
I don't know, because, like, I haven't, like, experienced a lifelong friendship. Or do you, like, are you asking, like,
I guess
what
what I'm
it
asking is
takes?
like, what do you think is like the
Yeah.
secret?
It doesn't have to be from experience. Just
It's what you think
yours
is.
From what you
is-
see from
Yeah.
other people or
Because
something. like that.
it's, you know, I feel
Yeah.
like we perceive, we look at other people's like friendship and see, huh, I wonder if that's a really
How
good thing.
friendships are made.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah. Any
Hmm.
thoughts?
I think, I guess, what I think would be one of, like, the important parts of a lifelong friendship is, like, knowing your expectation, like, not knowing, like, setting boundaries with them and not having, like, unrealistic expectations on that other person.
Ooh,
That's a cool thought.
that's a good thought.
Because for me, like, I'd say I'm a pretty, like, high maintenance friend. Like, if you know, like, you have to like communicate with me and stuff.
Mhm.
Like, otherwise I'll just go off the grid and like not talk to people.
Mhm.
And so
Oh
for
my
me,
God.
like,
I say hi to you every day. Hi.
something-
Are you okay?
yeah. So
Are you okay?
I think like, but also at the same time, like, I have boundaries as well. Like, I like get tired if like
Too much.
You say
Yeah,
hi
too
to
much, yeah.
say hi
Mm.
every day to you get tired,
fair.
Dominic.
yeah. So it's like it has to be like a balance thing. Like,
Yeah, Dominic. You have to balance it.
Yeah,
Okay,
dog.
okay.
So I'll say hi like tomorrow, and then you'll say hi the day after.
the day after, just alternate days.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like that's the thing. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to like. go
You
into
don't want to be
like,
smothered.
Yeah, you're right. Because
Mm,
it's
Yeah.
like, I think everything should be all in moderation.
yeah.
Like,
you
you
need
need
to achieve a balance.
Yeah, you need space for
Yeah.
your own
Yeah.
and your friends.
True.
Yeah.
Friend time and like thing.
Your own time.
Having
Yeah.
that me time is
Me time
important.
is so important to me, bro. Like,
Yeah, so important.
so like I need my me
So
time.
important.
That's why
That's so true.
I could never room with my own brother. Like it's so hard.
Ah.
Yeah, I
'Cause
could not share a room.
don't you share a room?
Ju-
Don't you share a room with your?
Just a
No, I
period. Just period. No sharing rooms.
Damn. I thought you did when you were younger though, right?
Yeah, I did, but like now, like
Oh,
I
love is
definitely need
that
my own
was
space.
yeah, straight up. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah, setting expectations are just like, cause sometimes I did like have like massive like expectations of like people like how people perceive me or like how they should act around me.
Mm.
But
Mm.
that's changed. Definitely changed. I think my, cause I reckon during my period of like I think it was 11 or 12, like intermediate, my ego was the highest there, and then I oh yeah, you were in my class. Wait, you were in my class, Mario.
Yeah, I was. You
okay.
forgot I was in
my class during that period,
Oh
Mr.
no.
V.
That's rough.
Like I was that was my ego was super high during that point of my life.
Was it Mario? Was it?
I was
Was he an
it was
egotistical
my
person?
it was I was more I was just like that was my most confident state like when I was younger. Like that's what I remember. I was like, heck yeah. But oh man, that yeah, I had expectations of how people perceive me during then. Like I was like, I want to be that cool guy. Cause wait, were you in my year, the year before me, as in you're the same class as me beforehand? And Joseph, you were there with Joseph Esabilio. Were you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to be
Yeah, I
him.
was in that one,
I
but
wanted to
the
be
year
just
8
like
I
him.
wasn't.
Yeah, cause I wanted to be just like him. As in like
Nice.
I wanted to be like the cool guy. I wanted to be
Yeah,
like
he was real confident.
yeah,
and, like, funny
confident. That
and
was
stuff.
it. Because he was just confident. Like he was funny, confident. That's like I wanted to be like that. But and they, it gets you that just gets you so far. It gets you not not too far. It's like it's important, but not too important. But yeah. Anyway, anyone else? Long life.
Um,
Secret to long life.
Secret to long life friendship.
What do you think, Alan?
Probably having like a respecting your boundaries and like knowing that if you
Ooh,
don't
that's
talk,
important.
That's a good one. Respecting your
if you
boundaries.
don't like that, if you don't talk to each other, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because there are friendships where when they don't talk to each other, like, and then they do talk again, they are still on the same page. Probably that one, being
Would
on
you
the
say
same
that
page
that's
of their
the same
friendship.
for relationships?
Yeah.
Or is that for another podcast?
I mean, I would say it's the same for a relationship because
Yeah.
you can't have a relationship if you're not on the same page.
Yeah, that's foundation, bro. That's foundation.
It's true.
Okay, like go give us an example, Mario. Oh, sorry.
No, actually, like, I was gonna say, because, like, when me and the person who isn't gonna be named in this podcast
Yep.
were, like, a thing, like, we talk, like, every night, but I
Mm,
know a couple who, like, doesn't do that, like, they're really low maintenance with each other, and,
Yeah.
like, they don't talk
That's
every night, and I was like,
cool.
whoa, like, you don't do that? Like, how do you not, like, get clingy, or, like, I always got really clingy whenever, like, we didn't talk at night or something.
mm.
Like,
Yeah.
there are people who can make
Damn,
it
you're
work.
high
and, like,
maintenance.
Okay.
Huh?
So
I
just
am so high
Check.
maintenance. dude.
I guess you just need to find friends,
Showing
like
Sorry.
find a balance of friends where like there's
Yeah.
low maintenance and there's high maintenance as
Yeah,
well, because
true.
it's also good to have like friends that are
The best
always
of both
wanting to- yeah.
worlds.
It's just difficult though, because you have your own expectations.
True.
But then
True.
you have
100%.
you have like what everyone else is doing, and so that affects your expectations.
Yeah, 'cause
And
yeah.
I don't know. It's,
Oh,
Turns into
man.
a
It's
mess.
hard, man. It's hard to like balance everything.
Friendship and like relationship are just complicated, you know. It's like
Secret to a long life of friendship.
surely Nikki,
I-
you have a secret too.
Yeah. Do you have
I feel like,
some?
okay, I
Go
feel
You have
like
a
I
secret.
could list a lot of factors. So like one of them would be availability. You know, you want
Availability.
both parties would want should be able to make time for each other
Yeah.
True.
if they want to maintain that level of friendship.
Mm.
Time.
What else? The effort to actually make that work. you know?
Right.
But I think even before all that could happen, both parties should have a mutual understanding or an acknowledgement that they are friends, if that makes sense. Because you know,
I've
one person
never. Go, you
one
go.
person could see the other person as their friend, but the other person might not.
Yeah, yeah. I've
And so
never,
if-
I've
if-
never gone that far. Like,
Yeah,
I get
so
what
if-
you mean.
Yeah, if there's like if people aren't on the same page, there we go. If
Mm.
you're not on the same
yeah,
page,
yeah.
it's never really gonna work. You know.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't always have to be on the same page, but as long as you're on the same book, you know.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey, nice analogy. Analogy. That
But
was
yeah,
clean.
so yeah, it can fluctuate, you know, and it happens, and it takes a lot of catching up to get on the same page. But
Yeah.
as long as you have that willingness to make
Sure.
things work, it's very important. I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for your insight, Nikki. That's
That was
very
a very
nice
good
of you.
insight. You
Mm.
gave us the secret to Pandora's box.
I don't know. It's just because I feel like there's a lot of factors, but then people tend to forget that.
Yeah,
You should be able to sort of gravitate towards that person if you really see them as a friend.
Mm.
It's
True.
something about them draws yourself towards them.
There's-
Right. Right.
Yeah, I think that's okay. That's one thing I was actually curious about is like actually like when you're making a friend, like how do you like how do you pick one? Do you pick because yeah, no, this is actually legit. Like this is legit because
Uh,
when
it's
you're
an advice
act-
to everyone.
when you're actually trying to make a friend, right? When you're actually trying to make a friend,
Yeah.
it's like you have to read them and like is this guy a candidate to be my friend? And just like you're like
Wow.
literally ticking off like a checklist. This guy likes the same thing as me. Okay, tick. Okay. Okay, this guy can
This
talk
guy's
about
cool.
his emotions. Okay, cool. Tick. And then like cuz cuz some people gravitate like say stuff like talk to people who are like very similar to them. But I actually like talking to people who are actually different because I felt like that's always interesting to me, and
It
like that's why I like making
spice-
friends with those type of people. It's really cool.
Spices up your life.
Spices
man.
up your life. Anyway, my secret to long life friendship. Okay, my secret. You guys want to know my secret to long life
Yeah.
friendship?
How many long
Sure.
life friendship do you have?
My oh man, I have multiple. I have them right here. Okay, my secret to long life friendship is okay. Drum roll, please.
Oh, you can't hear it. Can't hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
they can't hear. Okay, it
I can't hear
is. It is actually roasting them.
Roasting
God.
them.
It's. I know it
That's
sounds
so-
crazy. It sounds crazy. I'm telling you guys, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure, you're not crazy.
Okay, honestly, when you give them a good roast and you give them a
Give-
good like. No,
well,
a
like
good
the meat, like a charcoal roast.
Yeah,
you know,
charcoal
like,
roast. And just a little bit grill, just both
Yeah.
sides, both sides, both sides.
Right on
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Physically
Yeah,
and mentally.
like-
I'm not joking.
oh no,
I'm joking. Not the physical part. Not the physical part.
not the physical part. Yeah, we don't condone.
But no. But okay.
Cannibalism.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you know they can take an insult or something, is when you know you've made a good friend. 'Cause, okay. You guys watch anyone who watches Harry like a big fan of Harry Potter here?
I am.
Okay.
I've watched it.
You watched the at least everyone's watched the movies, right? At least?
Yeah, yeah.
I've watched them, yeah.
Or like the first movie.
I haven't.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh. Ooh.
No.
Why?
Damn.
Really?
I
I thought
haven't seen
Mario.
them or read the books.
Why?
Oh wow, that's so surprising. I thought Mario would be.
Mario,
Why?
you'd
It
be
wasn't. It wasn't my childhood. Sorry.
Why?
Mario.
What?
That's
Next
like the
pod-
first
podcast.
Next podcast, we're gonna talk about this.
It's like a first question. It's like why?
Nani,
Why?
why? Anyways, so there's this character, okay, Mario. There's a character who is friends with them, like kind of associates, and then his name is Neville something Bottom. Neville Bottom.
Never long bottom. Never
Long
long.
bottom.
Neville
Long bottom.
Long Bottom. Is it?
Yeah,
Long-
never long bottom.
Okay, so
He has a long bottom.
so he's a nerdy kid. He's a nerdy. He's your typical nerdy kid, but he has the gift of being a good friend.
Hmm.
And you know what he said to his
Aw.
friend? Um,
What?
the hardest thing to do is saying something to a friend that you know that is like that they know that is they're not doing the right thing. It's like is saying because you can
Calling
say
them out for
you
it.
can calling out you can say no to a bully to stop.
Mhm.
Okay, but what's harder is saying it to a friend to stop what they're doing. That's important. Like if they're mucking around, and
That's true.
if they're
I
mucking
agree.
around, like
Mm.
that's like a bully. You can say, "Yo, dude, that's wrong.
That's bullying.
That's bullying."
Like
Like,
holding each other accountable.
but when it's a friend, it's slightly harder because you're biased. Like 100%, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
he's just doing his
I agree
thing."
with that, yeah.
You know, he's like.
Maybe you are onto something, Dom, with the roasting.
But like, okay, so this is literally his quote. This is a quote straight from the books. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends.
Ooh.
That is the quote
Mm.
from
That's
my
pretty
boy.
It's like
Neville
is it like
Longbottom.
Albus Dumbledore said that?
No, this is Neville Longbottom. What are you talking
Oh.
about? This is like what? Where are you
Oh,
at, bro?
sorry.
This is Neville Longbottom, bro. He's the.
All
he's
right,
the-
right.
I really like that.
But yeah, it's literally it's like that's why I'm saying it's it's like being that guy is like humble like that's why I do it out of like
Humbling
I'm
your friends.
humbling your friends, but I'm doing it for like I'm not doing it to be like mean. I'm doing it just to be thing. But like it's also for me personally, it's how I show affection is when I give them a good roast, a good
Mm.
good tease.
Yeah, you show me a lot of
But yeah.
affection then.
Shut up, Nikki.
Oh no.
But yeah,
That's a cool. That's
that's my quote
Like
of, quote of the day, guys.
Quote of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mario,
Neville
maybe
Longbottom.
Mario,
Have my
maybe you
respect.
should you should
You should roast people.
watch Harry
Harry
Potter, learn
Potter.
some stuff, huh?
Maybe. Maybe that's why like, I don't have a lot of friends because I haven't seen Harry Potter. I don't
Oh.
know the true meaning of friendship.
That's your
True.
meaning of it? Neville Longbottom.
Neville Longbottom is friendship.
Yeah, he's learned the secrets of a long life of friendship. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Dang, that's
That's
cool.
good.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
It's been an hour and a half now, I think.
It's not. It's been
wow.
an hour and 8 minutes.
And 8. Oh, really?
Uh,
What?
It's an
Oh,
hour
yeah.
and 8 minutes. Yeah, it's only been an hour and 8 minutes. Any other questions that you guys want to talk? Because we have one more question that we can tackle down.
Hmm. Yeah, sure. Give us another question.
Here's the last one. What do you think is the best way to deepen your relationships of your friendship?
To deepen. Isn't that sort of similar to
I guess so. I guess
Secrets
so.
of Telepathy?
I guess it's the same thing. Like, oh, it's very similar. Because the thing is, I always thought that like to deepen friendship is to be emotional.
Uh.
But I don't think that's the right thing because I've recently been like I've been like talking to people from my work and they see it differently. They see like if doing things with them like making memories is also very important.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh, also knowing their love language.
Yeah, that's
Love language.
because love is not just about like relationship. It's also
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, it's
Could be
different to other
friendship, brotherly love. You know, love is everywhere. You know.
Ah,
Oh, it says you,
Gosh.
Nikki. Oh my god. Ah, yeah.
Oi, what do you mean by that? man?
yeah, we could have gone to
Yeah,
her.
man.
Could have gone to her
Oi,
house.
what the
That's
heck?
Oh,
session-
Mario's even going on it.
That's session 4, guys. It's
I've
session
been roasted
4.
by
Oh.
everyone.
Will
That's
you
session
take that?
4.
Mario's even roasting you.
I know.
Never
Oh,
long bottom, never
Good,
long bottom.
Never
Yeah,
long bottom.
I'm learning.
Straight up, never. Oh my
Oh.
god. That's so funny. But yeah,
I
that's-
guess. But yeah, I guess that's all the time we have right now.
Yeah, I guess it is. Alright. That's it for Late Night Escape. Thank you for coming to our
Bye.
podcast, Mario, by the way. It was
Thanks,
great.
Mario. If
Okay.
you,
Maybe
if
next
you want-
time.
yeah, if you want more Mariel, just
Just
I don't know.
Comment and
just
subscribe.
Comment,
message
comment,
us.
no,
Get your
comment,
Prime subs there because we're on Twitch right now.
or
But
comment
if you're on
YouTube.
listening on YouTube, you know,
Like and
just
subscribe, yeah, let's go, boys.
Like and
And
subscribe.
girls, boys and girls.
boys and girls. No, we're
equal
not
here.
listening at the moment though.
Yeah,
Matt is.
Like,
Matt.
Matt
Hey, Matt.
Romano. Hey, Matt. Yeah, Matt.
Ooh,
Hey, Matt.
What's up, Matt? Shout out to
If,
Matt.
shout out, Matt.
Love
If
you,
you,
Matt.
if
Thanks,
you, if you want to be part
See
of
you
this,
tomorrow.
you know.
Blueberry.
Oh, yeah, blueberry picking
what's
together.
that?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we should we talk about our plan too?
Oh yeah. So, I think next session though, we're gonna do love. Like for sure gonna do. I reckon Kirill would be so cool. It would be
Yo,
if
she
Kirill.
would.
Yeah.
Kirill, okay, Kirill.
Kirill.
Uh,
We'll talk to Kirill tomorrow.
Kirill, we can get Miguel. We can get you back in.
We can
if you
get
want, Mario.
yeah.
Mario, want to come back
I'd
with
be
that?
keen.
The
Yeah.
real. This is the real session is when we
gonna
talk
be
about love, boy.
Love like this part
I
two.
love like this.
Love like this part too. This is, oh, bro, I'm so keen.
That's our next
know.
segment. I
Next
love like
thing,
this.
I love like this.
But this
Session
Are
time
you
it
gonna
doesn't
sing
have to
though?
be about
Are you guys gonna
heartbreak.
sing songs?
I'll be in the
No, we don't
background.
sing songs.
Ooh.
In the background, we're just gonna.
Now we're gonna get DMCA.
Oh yeah, we DMCA.
We're gonna get this.
We're gonna get
We're gonna get
copyright
something.
rated, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Copyrights, copyrights out. We
Yeah.
Write your own song.
can... like oh, I can't
Ooh.
say his name. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same
Oh
thing.
no.
Same thing. Same thing.
But yeah, yep.
Alright,
Okay.
Catch you guys.
Um.
later.
Bye. See ya.
See you
Bye-bye,
later. I'm
bye-bye.
waving at the camera, but I don't have a camera.
Yeah.
Tune in
See you-
for our next podcast.
Yeah. What's our
Late-
next podcast?
Late Night
Go, go,
Escape.
go.
Probably maybe Friday, Thursday, sometime next week. We'll see.
Oh, next week. Oh yeah.
we can do it
I'm
next
keen.
week.
Yeah.
Goodbye, boys.
Bye.
and girls.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night. See ya.